Cowboy Crunk here, coming to you live from Kabul, Afghanistan. We're going to look over today's pregame and see what changes we're going to make prior to tonight's game. We got about 12 hours, I think, according to my time clock, which is, you guys know, severely messed up at this point in time. I'm sure everyone's up getting ready for work, so the live show won't have too many people on it this morning. I really just wanted to get on, throw some information at you guys, and give you a chance to know I will be going live tonight during the game. Also, the game prior, about 2 hours prior to the game, I'll start up the live show, I think, and I will be doing a lunchtime pregame show. So around lunchtime, no matter where you guys are, East Coast, West Coast, whatever the case, check it out on lunchtime. Hey, good morning, brother. How you doing? CT Cowboys in the house. Lincoln Hawk, always good morning to you, brother. Sorry I've been out a little bit. I got this thing going. I got my studio set back up. This is the original place I did the first live show at. So this is the first and ever Cowboy Crunk show was done from here. I will have a guest on tonight's show. He's a Ravens fan, so we will have somebody to throw mud at tonight. You know, the Ravens looked really good in week 1, and then they kind of fell off week 2. You guys can harass him tonight during the live show. He's a big Flacco fan. Actually, he hates Flacco. So tonight's show will be Cowboy Crunk, Dallas Cowboy show with Cowboy Crunk and Catfish. Catfish, my homeboy, I call him Crackhead Catfish. He'll be in the show tonight, so we'll have somebody to throw things at and have a good time. Also, like I said, I will do a live show around lunchtime. So if you guys are free during lunch, jump on and we'll check things out and throw everything around. Anybody got any changes we're expecting to see during tonight's game? I think Dak will play better. I don't think it's possible he plays worse. That was by far I think his worst appearance in his NFL career. I know he didn't have a bad he didn't really have a horrible completion ratio. It wasn't great, but we've got to pick the yards up after catch, and we got to pick up the yards per catch and yards per attempt. And we've got to throw the ball down the field and stretch the field a little bit. I'm expecting Rico Gathers to be there tonight and suit up. I have not investigated or checked on that yet. I haven't heard. If anyone knows anything on that, you can throw it out in the chat box right now. I'm going to look into all that today. I just got off work. It is 4:30 here, 4:30 p.m. I mean, Afghanistan's one of those countries that don't have time change, so they split it. That's why everybody thinks it's odd that we're like 30 minutes off than the rest of the world. So anyways, I'm expecting Dak to play better. I'm expecting our offense to change up some of this play calling. Too many bubble screens, too many short yardage attempts. That only works if we stay out of penalty situation, and we had too many penalty situations. We're a team, once we get a penalty, it's too hard to recover. You know, we get yards in small chunks, 3 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards, 6 yards. So Southern Arkansas, 7 a.m. Yeah, good morning, brother. Arkansas, I'm sure it's time for some ham and eggs, some biscuits and gravy there in Arkansas. I know how you guys roll. So have a good breakfast, and I hope you have a good day, man. Enjoy your weekend. Oh, that's right, it's Sunday morning. No wonder nobody's up this morning. I got you guys out of bed early. I think the problem is our O-line has been bad since Falcons game. Yeah, we of course we need to improve there. You guys know they're picking on the kid a little bit, and tonight is going to be a tough game. He's got Snacks in front of him, so Looney and Connor Williams are going to have to put some beef on Snacks, and that's a solid guy. I expect both of those guys to probably end up double teaming. He's going to draw double teams all day, so we're going to have to run to the edges. We're going to have to be quick. We're going to have to beat their linebackers. We're going to have to get into the secondary and put some bodies on those linebackers. I expect us to probably use the fullback quite a bit tonight. We might even see Blake Jarwin in lineup as fullback a little bit. I know he was doing that earlier in the season. So We still don't have a passing threat. We just don't have that guy on offense that lines up, and when the defense looks at us, across the board, really their corners and their safeties can pick up who they want to pick up, because we really don't have that threat other than Cole Beasley. He looked like he was the only one that had any kind of continuity, with Dak Prescott. So we'll see, guys. I expect Cole Beasley and hopefully Terrence Williams will step up, because they've worked, they've had a couple years together, and hopefully these things like Michael Gallup will start coming through and helping us out. You have a great day also. You boys will play a whole lot better. Yeah, I'm hoping so, bro. Have some biscuits and gravy for me, some country ham. And, man, I obviously I'm hungry right now. Use fullback like they did for Emmett. Yeah, I agree, man. They need to use that fullback if we have to go with a two-back set, to keep a little bit of protection back there for Dak. That's what we got to do. Additionally, we did not run the ball. Dak didn't have any set runs. Usually, it was like Carolina used our offense against us. And we should have seen some of those runs by Dak. I know he's our quarterback. I know they don't have a lot of trust in our. I know they don't have a lot of trust in our backup quarterbacks, but at times I actually was like, hey man, the other night I was like, shit, just put Cooper Rush in there and let's just see what happens. Give him a chance. I mean, and that's something I want to see. I do want to see that. If we get a lead in this game or it's a blowout, either way, I would like to see Cooper Rush come in. Keep evaluating our secondary quarterbacks. If we get up or down by 21 and it's the fourth quarter, let Cooper Rush come in and run a couple series. Let Mike White come in and run a couple series. If we get behind early, we will have a bad day. Yes, sir, I agree. We do got to jump out front. I hope, for me, I would like to see our defense start the game and just put a stop on them. It's probably a gamble, but whatever does happen, I trust our defense more. So I'd be more likely to throw them on the field and put the defense out there and see what our defense can do. What's up, Cowboy Crump? You hear about Josh Gordon? No, sir, I did not. I have been down for about a day and a half. I was relocating from the airport. I have 4 airports I'm in charge of here in Kabul. Not Kabul, but Afghanistan. One in Kabul, one in Mazar, one in Herat, and one in Kandahar. So I was here moving over to the fuel terminal where we have our large, which the location is undisclosed. I apologize. I can't tell you exactly where that is, but what happened with let's go Gordon. Oh wow, that I didn't know. Yeah, I like that dude. I think he would be a tremendous asset. To me, I would probably put him better than anyone we got on our roster right now, as far as his athletic ability. Man, I didn't know releasing him on Monday. That would be a good pickup. I wish, I'm still, guys, no joke, I would not mind Des Bryant coming back. I think he would. The only thing we need out of Des, if he came back, was he needs to keep his mouth shut and just come into the huddle and run his route. And I would have the coaching staff put pressure on. What's up, X Factor? How you doing, bro? Hey, X Factor, I know you run a Instagram page. I subscribe to your Instagram page. If you want to put out any information on your Instagram page, yeah, Cowboys should look at Josh Gordon. That's what Lincoln Hawk just said. I agree. If you want to, put anything out about your Instagram page, you feel more than welcome to do that, guys. Yeah, no problem, bro. And I have no problem any of the YouTubers or any of you guys coming on my channel and promoting yourself. I'm here just to talk to you guys, have a good time, enjoy my time in Kabul, and make the time go a little quicker. So, Cowboy X Factor, just like his name, if you guys see it there on the chat box, you can look up his Instagram page. I just joined. I haven't had a chance to look around and check it out, but I will, guy. And I would love to see Des Bryant back. The thing I would like with that, Des doesn't need to come into the huddle and say, hey, get me the ball. The coaches need to implement that. They need to say, hey, Des could have helped us out. A lot of times we have that 3rd and 26. Really, there's no chance of getting a 3rd and 26 or a 2nd and 21, and all those situations we have is very unlikely. But if you can get a pass interference call, that's an automatic first down. And Des got us a lot of pass interference calls on 3rd and long, 2nd and long, and those situations. So I would have no problem if Des came back. Pay him about $6 million. Put him on the roster and tell him, look, we'll take care of Dak getting you the ball. You don't need to say anything to him. Let him do it. If we want Dak to get you the ball, that's the problem, is him coming in the huddle and wanting the ball. Des really wasn't the problem. Scott Linehan, yeah, that's what I think. And as you guys can see, who else's numbers have gone down? Jason Witten's numbers went down before he left. Cole Beasley's numbers are down. Everybody's numbers are down. Not Des Bryant's, everyone's. So this isn't a Des problem. Dez's problem was not his regression, his not running his routes the same. Or Des can still get up and get that 50-50 ball, and that's what Dak needs. Dak needs a 50-50 receiver. I told you guys in the last video, when a quarterback has not got his rhythm, the best thing he can do, the best thing that quarterback can do is go to his main receiver. And if you've got Dak there and you can, just 2 or 3 plays in a row, try to force Dak the ball. Try to make something happen. Let him get up and make a play. That's what Matt Ryan does with Julio Jones. That's what Ben Roethlisberger does with Antonio Brown. That's what quarterback for the Patriots, Tom Brady. Tom Brady will do that. He'll go to his number 1 receiver 2 or 3 times in a row to get his rhythm going in the offense, to get the offense out of a rut, and it stretches the field. So I would really like to see, we really do need a prolific type receiver. Dez, Josh Gordon, one of these guys would help us out. Yeah, let's go, baby. Come on, guys. If Cowboys go 0-2, it's not like Emmitt Smith is going to be there to save us. Yeah. As you guys know, the season hasn't started off well with Ezekiel Elliott. I knew that was going to happen. I suspected that. The reason I suspected that is he just didn't have his rhythm with the offensive line. The line has some issues right now. You guys know all that. So it's a tough situation. I think there'll be more rhythm with Ezekiel Elliott. There'll also be more rhythm with Dak Prescott tonight. I think he'll have a little bit more continuity with those receivers. He needed time to work with those guys, with those receivers, guys. And hopefully he got that this week, and he got it in game 1. He should have played more snaps in preseason, and that is without a doubt the truth. I don't think anyone can contest that. If Tom Brady gets 69 snaps and Dak Prescott only gets 39, that's ridiculous. I think this game will be closer than people think. People forget the defense only allowed. Yeah, our defense played great. Our secondary played outstanding. This is what I want to see tonight, guys. I want to see the matchup with David Beckham. I always start to say that. Odell Beckham Jr. and our corners. Odell Beckham Jr. and our corners, that's going to be the matchup I want to see. He's going to let us know. Tonight we will find out how good our corners are. If we've been over, giving too much confidence for Chidobe Awuzie. We also need to run Dak more. Yes, sir. Fan 2421, how you doing, brother? Good morning, wherever you're at. Good morning to you. Thanks for joining in on Sunday morning. We need to get Dak the ball, or Zeke the ball. Get Zeke the ball, and we're gonna find out if Chidobe Awuzie and Byron Jones are the truth, because Odell Beckham Jr. is gonna work them. And Eli Manning, that's exactly what Eli Manning does. Eli Manning goes to Odell Beckham when the offense is not in rhythm. And that's what we need. We need a receiver, not necessarily an Odell Beckham, but we need a very, a powerful receiver that Dak can go to when the rhythm's not there, when the offense is not moving. So That'll be good to see. What was that concern? I think Garrett and Scott are really on the hot seat. Yeah, I definitely think Linehan is on the hot seat. And the reason I say that is, Garrett does oversee the defense, and I know he doesn't have a lot of influence on the defense, but he does oversee the defense, and the defense is going well. I think if anything, we'll see Linehan gone. If we lose tonight and the offense is stagnant and dehydrated, I really expect a lot of pressure on Linehan. I give it another 2 weeks. If things don't look better by week 4 or week 5, then Garrett is definitely on the hot seat. I don't think they'll do both of them together. That's just too much to change. You can't change an offensive coordinator and your head coach all at one time. So I think they'll do Linehan, see how that works, give it a couple more weeks if the offense doesn't play well. But that really was, and the reason our offense didn't play well, I don't know whose call it was to sit these guys so much in preseason, but that's why our offense was like that. So anyways, guys, I will be on around lunchtime. So around lunchtime, look for a live show. I was thinking it was a work day. Every day is Monday here in Kabul. So I was thinking I would hit you guys up during lunch. I'll probably wait till around 2 p.m. Your time, so you guys can go get your errands run, get all your honey-do lists done, and get those things done that you guys do on Sundays at home. Get the grass cut and all those things, and then we'll jump in and do a live show in about 5 or 6 hours. So I appreciate it, guys. Thanks for joining in. I'm going to jump out. I'm still pissed how we played in the Yeah, still extremely pissed. I can't get over it. I try to talk about the Cowboys-Giants game, and everything I talk about in the Cowboys-Giants game rolls me right back into what happened in Carolina. Yeah, we only have one game to evaluate the season. So right now, I hate to admit when Shannon Sharp is right. I don't like doing it either. But we'll see you guys in about 5 or 6 hours. I'll jump in and do another live show. If you didn't catch it from the beginning, jump back, watch the show. Also, guys, subscribe to the channel. I'm almost at 900 subscribers, I think. That's crazy. And I enjoy talking to every one of you guys, man. I have a good time. I don't want this channel to get too big where we can't, sit back and talk and shoot messages back and forth, and I can't know who you guys are. So like Cowboy X Factor said, I'll see you guys next time. Hey, subscribe to Cowboy X Factor's Instagram page. Really cool page. I'm going to start checking that out as well. I think he's posting like TV shows and doing stuff with the old Cowboys TV show that was on Netflix or something. So take care, guys. We'll see. Hey, there you go. What's up, Herb? Sorry, man. The live show's over, but I will be back in 6 hours. Jump back and watch it from beginning. Shout out to Herb Frost there in Tennessee, and we'll see him for the draft. Thanks, guys.